Sayan and Shalmali, that was indeed a great presentation. Now let's move on to the question and answer session. So guys, we are here for another 10 to 15 minutes. If you've got any questions, please send it to us via chat. Okay, we are here and there are a couple of questions. Give us a minute. We are going through the questions. We'll pick up the one by one. Okay, give us a minute. Thanks. And here is the first one from Graha. Besides modifying monitors, advisors, is it also possible to add new ones? I'll let Shalmali answer this.
Yes, you can add new ones, as many as you want. You can group them together if you want. You can do anything. You can customize it as and how you require. Okay, I think that answers your question. The next one, is it possible to get detailed advice monitoring for InnoDB internals normally found in InnoDB status? Yes, it is possible. You can get those details here using Monyog.
I'd like to add one point to that. Monyog already has the InnoDB logs, InnoDB cache, InnoDB, around 3 different monitor advisor groups which handle just InnoDB, besides deadlock monitoring, InnoDB deadlock monitoring itself. So yes, and you will get all the information from InnoDB status right from Monyog's interface.
The next question that we can see is, what is Monyog using to store monitored data? Yes, we are using SQLite.
A very calculated guess, I must say. And performance schema. I see there is a question from performance schema. The plain and simple answer, we are currently working on it. Performance schema, what we feel is performance schema gives you really low-level information currently, and we haven't really found a way to collate and display that information to a user in a very useful way. So we are working on it.
Okay, there's one more question. Would it be possible to see the query optimization again, please? Okay, we have got your email address. We have a recorded session of this. We'll just send it over to you. You can watch it again. Okay, and okay, there's one more question. Let's try and handle it.
The question being agentless, I'm wondering how Monyog can distinguish between server config changes originating from the my.ini, my.cnf file and the ones happening dynamically. Well, currently Monyog doesn't distinguish between them. It provides you that information as a whole. You can't figure out if it came from the INI or it came from the global settings. But being agentless, Monyog is still able to read MySQL log files which are on the server, and so what we are using here is basically SSH tunneling and stuff like that. So it's not really impossible for us to fetch the INI, parse it, and do stuff like that. It's just that there hasn't been a need to actually distinguish between the dynamic changes and the changes appearing from the my.ini as yet.
Can the software keep or monitor the versions of the procedures like INI file? Inem, can you please rephrase your question? We'll take it.
Kind of version control, source safe. Right. No. Plain answer. We don't do anything related to stored procedures. You should try SQL for that.
Okay, I think that answers your question. If you want to check out something about stored procedures, SQL is the better tool for you. But even there, I don't think there is any source control. No source control. Okay, great. That answers your question. Any more? We are still here for another 5 minutes.
Is it possible to use Monyog based on MySQL users with restricted privileges in case the user can do without features that need super privileges? Simple answer, yes.
Basic requirement to use Monyog is just you should have show privileges. That will do. That will monitor your MySQL server. And if you want to, you want to check for replication, you must have show replication, the replication slaves privileges, and that's all. So basic requirement to use Monyog is you should have show privilege.
Thank you, Mahesh, for answering that question.
There's one more question. What options does Monyog offer to back up all the acquired monitoring data besides manually archiving the SQLDB file?
Right now, Monyog records all the data in SQLDB. I don't think there's a way out. I mean, it just records data in SQLite database. That's the only way to archive.
Okay, I think that's it. We seem to have no more questions being asked. Before concluding, let me announce HP Grasshall. I think if I have pronounced it right, he's the winner of Monyog Ultimate Single User License, Single Server License worth US dollars $399. Congratulations! Thanks everyone for attending the webinar. You'll receive a follow-up mail with a download link to the trial version of Monyog. Give it a try and get back to us should you have any questions. We are all ears. Thanks again. Have a nice day.